Rock and roll. We are back. Whoa. Forced feedback on the mouse? In 2001? You gotta be kidding. But yes, I wanted to play Ricochet, make progress in this. Because we are... I want to see... I don't know how far we are. 17 levels. I'm still not quite sure the exact number of levels. So, but we've got a ways to go. This game will take a little while. So, but again, some of these boards do not take long, which is pretty good. Except for that took a while. It took almost 30 seconds. Oh shit. I'm not prepared for this. Okay, I know the strat. The strat is to just ram the ball into the blocks. And what I'm finding out, which I mean it makes sense, it's how these games are designed, right? Through playing Peggle and this streaming anyway, is that really these games are made to be, I mean, out of the box they say they are made to be played in short bursts. So like say, oh, I'm gonna play Ricochet Xtreme for 3 hours. No, that ain't happening. That'd melt all, like, that'd just destroy your brain, right? So, about the one that, you know, the one casual game, I guess you'd call it, because that's what they were. I don't know when that term came around, because I mean they're more arcadey than anything, but the one game like that would be Puzzle Quest. You know, Challenge of the Warlords, which, if I remember correctly, is a Warlords game that kind of killed the series. You know, like Warlords and Warlords Battle Cry. Let me make sure my audio's good, so you're gonna hear me again here.
Ready.
Yeah, it's good. I sound like shit though. That's good. I was looking at my monitor. I was like, I'm not getting enough video to maintain what? And it's like, I'll maintain my lives. Remember, do not. Okay. Always look at the screen when you're playing any video game, right? I know I play a lot of games where I think I know what I'm doing, then I look away and I die. Like Strife was one of those. Strife is, which, like, you know, you play like Mass Effect or even I'm playing Chronicles of Riddick, right? And it's like, okay, I'm in a spot where I can check stuff out, you know. But then, like, Strife was like, okay, I can do that. It's an adventure game, FPS thing. No, there are enemies everywhere. They'll just ruin your day for no reason. Nice. I'm still haunted by Strife, that game. Like, you take you do like lose a good amount of attention span when you're streaming. Like I'm also as you get older too, you lose reflexes. You combine the two, you get my Strife playthrough, and also you get the in that segment in Butcher Bay where I was like, I think I can brute force this. Oh fuck, brute force this. I mean. I did. pretty sure I played that one mine segment completely against what you're supposed to do. But it was fun. It's fun to try stuff out and have it work. That's why Butcher Bay is awesome. That's why the Hitman games are awesome. And that's where a lot of stealth games fail. Especially like games with that aren't stealth games that have stealth segments. I know like Butcher Bay almost doesn't have a proper genre, but it does. It's so good. It does all of its stuff very well. Like I know Halo 2 and Half-Life 2 came out in 2004, but I don't know if I can say that they're better than Butcher Bay. I think Butcher Bay might be actually the better game. I like my opinion of Half-Life 2. Like whenever I play that game, I kind of like I played through that game like 4 or 5 times, probably more than that. But it's not every time I play it, I find something I don't really care for. Like specifically the pacing of that game is like it drags at times. It really drags. Like with Half-Life, it's the level design where it kind of gets spotty. But Half-Life is a pretty cool game. Half-Life 2 levels are cool, but it has segments that are just way too long and boring, like action segments. And even like Half-Life, the first one on multiple playthroughs, like it does get grading those waiting, you know, those slower segments, but they kind of serve a purpose. The problem is like the with Half-Life 2, like that boat segment, even the car segment, they go on way too long. They are really, and it's really rough, because that's not, those segments aren't really, they don't show off what Half-Life 2 is good at. Whereas nothing in Butcher Bay overstays its welcome. Nothing in Halo 2 overstays its welcome. If you have a loop that's good, you can make a whole entire game out of it. I mean, that's essentially the Bungie philosophy with that they used on all the Halo games, which they should have examined that more with the level design in the first game. But that's why Halo 2 still remains solid throughout, like from front to back. It doesn't have the best level design, but the game is fun the entire time. I really can't say that for Half-Life 2, which is why, like, when I first played it in 2006, actually, since I stopped playing games around 2005. But in 2006, when I first played it, I wouldn't like there's no game better than this, but I kind of don't really feel that way anymore. Even like Half-Life, first Half-Life, I don't think that particularly aged as well as other games of its era. Like Quake 2 is super fun, as it just focuses on action. Oh shit! When I'm playing Butcher Bay, it's like, okay, this game holds up. This game is really neat. That's kind of the risk, though, with because Halo, not Halo 2, but Half-Life 2 is longer. It's like probably like twice as long as Butcher Bay, and good 30% longer than Halo 2. Oh yeah, if you get motion sickness, yeah, Half-Life will ruin your life. I can tell you that much because it does do a lot of stuff like that would just like more so than like other games of its era, because that was like post Descent. Descent, I think that was when Descent was going to free space. So as far as like more straightforward first-person shooters, Half-Life was definitely like a less flat, so to speak. Was that the leak that they had to scrap everything? Oh no, I think I think the crane area, that's still in the game where you have to, yeah, that part, that's part of the whole segment that that car sequence just doesn't end. I feel like and it's not like, oh, just cut off this much. I feel like you could cut out 80% of the car sequence in order to make it better. It's like, and it's not like, oh, these parts are bad. It's just like all of it together is just way too much, because the game isn't the Source engine isn't a racing engine, or I mean, just a driving engine. You know? But I remember that game. It felt like that game was never coming out. And I remember the leaks and stuff, because if you watched like the early beta footage, they took out a lot of stuff when that game got leaked. Probably unfinished stuff, but lots of weird stuff. So it's just kind of what we did get in some ways. Like, I don't want to say it's rushed, but it makes me wonder like how much of it was actually like in the original game versus what they kind of had to scrounge together. Which nowadays a leak like that would happen, I don't think companies would, like, they'd care, of course, but I don't think they'd scramble to do as much changes, you know. Fast. I'm just holding on to the one ball because this one's a disaster. The gun? Okay, yes, I knew that was gonna happen. Can I shoot that? I can't. Oh, that I remember seeing those helmets back in malls. I always wanted one, but like I could imagine just getting those things to work even on computers that we had would have been a nightmare.
Ready.
Like Descent, though, I mean, in VR, I mean, that had, like, I imagine for most people playing that for more than 5 minutes would make them want to hurl. It'd be worth it, though, just to see what would happen. Oh, I missed. There we go. I don't even want to imagine how much, because like there was tons of those weird tech things back in the 90s, but they're always like they were so, like, even TVs, right, were so expensive. I just don't want to imagine what the modern day cost of one of those like 240p VR helmets would be. You know, they cost what, probably like $5,000 or something like that in modern pricing. And like the games that supported them, they're like there was actually a decent amount of, like, not a huge amount, but a surprising like assortment of games that even supported them though. Okay, this is crazy. I can't even keep track of all this. Did I lose him? No. That's why I can't see it. This okay. Yeah, I remember reading the specs on those because I never tried them because I mean they weren't, you know, they're like, yeah, $2,000 at the time. They were enthusiasts, so they wouldn't quite fit my head at the time. Oh yeah, because the hardware, the Target were very old. Really, for like VR, even today, right? Your bus needs to be way faster. So yeah, like an ISA card. Yeah, just thinking about that, and think about how much of a nightmare for compatibility with other cards that would be too. That's always been a problem with ISA. And now you're dealing with a external dual output device. I wonder if, like even like, what was it, I'm just thinking of, I think it was the Master System. The Sega Master System had a 3D helmet or something like that. You just think about it that way. That, oh crap, I blew myself up. That natively, but maybe we'll survive. Natively, those games were 240p, right? So now you're doing you're cutting that in half. I'm getting killed here. I keep. So I was trying to do a fancy flip there, and I completely missed it. Only three lives left. Ah, welcome back. See, normally I'm not around for streaming, so.
Ready.
Like I remember like hearing about it but never seeing nothing. Just the because they wanted to get to work after their 3D experiments. Yeah, they were working on, saying they were working on stuff, but you know it's Sega, right? What do I do here? What's the trick with this one? Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it. Do I? Do I get it? Yeah, Uncharted 4, I never felt the desire to play after the first. Oh. What's going on here? Do they break after a while? Oh. And then I died. Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is. I get it. I actually get it. I just have to not die. There's a couple good Arkanoid clones, breakout clones. There's like one on Steam from back in the Windows 95 days. I think it was might have actually originally been an Amiga game, but there we go. I like the physics of this one more than that. It's like DX. I can't remember what it's called. That's pretty much your Sony, like, Sony design game. The last Sony, was Death Stranding, but the last, like, Sony made game that I played, I just kind of gave up on within, like, an hour was Horizon, the first one.
Ready.
And, which was, it was, like, again, it was going for a cinematic thing, but it was also just a Far Cry clone. And the problem with Far Cry clones is that not even most Far Cry clones, like Far Cry games, are, you know, good, right? So if I'm playing a clone of it, it has to be good, and they rarely are as good, and I just was not feeling Horizon. And like, The Last of Us and Uncharted 3 really made me not like, playing Sony games. I like The Last of Us story. It's a good movie, but I did not like playing that game. They designed it as a movie first, game second. I'm just trying so hard not to die since I'm only got 2 lives left. Well, I just remembered that I was playing Ghost of Tsushima a couple months ago, but I gave up on that because, again, that game is just another Far Cry clone, and it's not as good as Far Cry. She is one, Tiny Tina, right? From Borderlands? That's where I think I recognize her name. I recognize, I like her brother was a editor at Destructoid, then he quit Destructoid and wrote Borderlands 2. If I'm getting the names right. Anthony Birch, I think his name was. Then I'm not quite sure what happened to him. He, I know that guy. I'm pretty sure he left Gearbox after they did Tales from the Borderlands. After Telltale did that, but I'm pretty sure he did writing on that. He's kind of the innovator in that style of writing. Oh, he can blow those up, which Borderlands 2 did a lot better than every other game that tried it afterwards. this game is funky. I might as well shoot stuff. I don't know why I'm just watching. All those are gonna try to kill me. Nice. That was close. Almost blew myself up again. Hold on. Okay, so after enough hits, those do break. Alright. I can't believe it. Alright. Yeah, hey Ash, what you playing? That was their big series. Destructoid did a lot of stuff back in the day, and in hindsight, like those internet websites, they were just kind of throwing out everything to see what stuck, you know.
Ready.
Now, there's like Uncharted, like they even designed those modern. Again, mainly it's Sony who does it, but they even designed those games to where they almost expect you to turn off the difficulty. So they don't even balance them for even normal difficulty, really. So they go wildly from being way too easy on normal to being really obnoxiously difficult on normal. Like, even though I like it, Uncharted 2 had that problem way back in 2009. It's not like Demon Souls, which had no difficulty, but sliders, that is. But it was pretty well balanced. Of course, Dark Souls could have used slightly better balancing, but even that was like, play it like an RPG, you're gonna beat that game, no problem. Same with Elden Ring. But like, if you do like, because I remember in the last Riddick talking about Earth Defense Force, those games are, you should start on easy for those games because they're balanced to where you get items like it's more like easy, normal, hard, whatever. You have to think of them more as like in a looter shooter sense, like Borderlands, where it's an enemy level thing, where like you're an EDF easy difficulties like enemy level 1 to 10, normal difficulties like 11 to 20, that sort of thing.
Ready.
So Sony's thing was always, yeah, like I'm gonna die here. This looks tricky. Maybe not. Maybe we're good. There we go. Dark Souls require a ton of patience, yeah. They're not, you don't have to be as quick as say like Ninja Gaiden, but like you have to be extremely like a lot of pattern recognition, a lot of patience with them.
Ready.
Yeah, if you're like, I haven't played Uncharted 4, but just playing Uncharted 2 and 3, if it has the same problems as those, even like The Last of Us would give you a headache. That game, like there's a lot of shooting in those games, but they didn't really design the shooting aspect. Too fast. It's too fast. All right. We're okay. No, there's one left. Oh, damn it. There's two left. I see it now. Where is it? You can't see it. I see it. It's over on the left. There we go. I need to get back to The Witcher 3. I like why I play that more than 2. 2 is... Like, if you ever played The Witcher 2, it's way more difficult than the first and third ones, but it's like a weird Arkham Asylum clone. Oh, that's ball. How did I miss that right away? Gonna happen. Do I risk it? No. They'll hit it one of these days. There we go. Even like the first Witcher. What do I do? Oh, I see it. Like, man, these are blending together now. It's hard to see on this background. But the crafting and inventory systems, I have to get back to The Witcher 3. I know all three of them are different, but I remember crafting in the first one being a bit of a pain, but still better than the second one. The second one had a terrible inventory system too, that I think might have been fixed in the third one. But yeah, I haven't picked up The Witcher 3 since 2019 probably. It's pretty awesome. I could be playing it better though. I played this game so many times, but never this far, right? Because you know, a lot of people, like myself included, just even though I had this game on CD and I even had it on reflexive, I mainly played the shareware versions on the demos, you know. Kind of like how people play like the first episode of Doom and then ignore the rest. Oh man. I need a power. Yeah, Infinity, I think, was the fourth one, because I'm trying to remember the releases. There was Ricochet Xtreme was the first one, then I think Lost Worlds, and then they released a special edition of Lost Worlds, but I think it actually had all different levels, so it's more or less a sequel. And then I want to say Infinity was the last one, unless Infinity came out before Lost Worlds. I can't remember. And then yeah, they Amazon bought them and closed them down. You know, as is the custom, I guess. I don't know how companies work. It's like you had PopCap and these guys, and I guess bigger corporations just gonna let those guys make stuff. You know.
Ready.
I think there are power-up differences, but I've only played mainly this one and one of the others. If it's not, I think it might be Infinity. I don't think I've played Lost Worlds, because I have another one on CD also. Since you can buy these back from the stores if you're lucky. I'm going to lose here in a second. This is give me a no, don't give me a ball. Give me a check it out. Work. I need a level up, not level up, a 1-up. Now this one more or less is, yeah, right click just pauses it. It's very simple. The most you get is you can shoot stuff and capture them with the like the tether beam. Well, I can't think of tractor beam. There we go. That's the word I'm thinking of. The speed up on this makes a ton of sense, which is why I really like the this in comparison to even the original Breakout and Arkanoid. Like when it like you bounce off and it accelerates, it feels right. I think if I die here, I have to start over again at level 131. So I really do not want to die, but I don't, like playing with no lives in this is because anything can go wrong. Especially that one keeps moving. Oh, okay. Hit it. Okay. Yeah, I'm planning on playing. If I ever beat this, I'm planning on going on to Lost Worlds and Infinity at some point. And they're all fairly similar, but you know, they do have their own unique gimmicks. Uh-oh. We're good. That was close. I almost completely died there. There we go, we lost one. We lost. I don't know why it's giving me normal ball. I don't have the special. go. I feel like it's now we have to do it the slow way. That's fine, I suppose. This might take a minute and a half. We're gonna make him go really slow now. There we go. Now my angle is off. Oh man. Come on, do it. No, that's wrong. There we go. Well, I imagine they threw this game in with these games in with a lot of stuff, which was cool back in the day because, I mean, this game is a good way to test out a mouse or a controller like that. Now, yeah, watch out for those Sony games. They're probably not well optimized for PC either. As I think,
Ready.
even like, I mean, it wasn't published by Sony, but I want to say even like Final Fantasy 16, which, Final Fantasy 16 killed me. Was killing PS5s and PCs too. All right, let's see here. Let me guess. Yeah, we just start from 131. Only with 2 ion spheres though? Jeez. Yeah, they Amazon bought Reflexive, and then they briefly sold them on Amazon.com, but I couldn't find them anymore. So for some reason, Amazon just kind of have abandoned all their properties, all Reflexive properties. Oh my God. See, that's what happens when you collect all those. I'm gonna start this over. Board. Right. That was bad. All right. So yeah, we have 10. How many levels in pack? Yeah, you can buy Ricochet, the weird Tron clone, but not Tron clone. Well, it was inspired by Tron, but you can't get any of Reflexive games. There, I got the damn it. I'm just trying not to get a single one of those power-ups. I just want to try to see if I can get to 141, but just with 2 lives, that's tricky. Well, I guess it's 3 lives, but you know, I made. How far did I go with 1 life? Did I go from here to 38? I guess it's doable. Uncomfortable though. I guess if you could just start the stage over, there wouldn't be any difficulty. So doing them in waves makes sense. Come on. It's different too with the smaller paddle. The physics are different. It's neat. Like Reflexive was a publisher too, so I kind of like Crimson Land was their big non-developed hit, which I remember for a second that was really obnoxious because when their store closed down, you couldn't get that game anymore, and then it got re-released, but slightly different.
Ready.
But the original version's now included. But I wonder what else they published that is not around anymore. Because I know they did more than just Crimson Land. I think PopCap did too. More than just PopCap games. Which is why you kind of have to be on the lookout for. I know Steam has kind of stood the test of time, but Steam is kind of like the outlier. A lot of these old digital distribution platforms did not last. Oh. I see it. This is the one that almost killed me last time too because I couldn't see it. There we go. So I remember losing a bunch of games in Desura also. But on Reflexive, I just had this game and Crimson Land, but it still was no fun when that was taken offline.
Ready.
What was the gimmick with this one again? Oh, yeah, they just blow up, right? Come on! Oh, damn it! It's gonna take some work. Alright, that's not gonna help me out. There we go, we're just down to one again. Oh. This might be it. Come on. Come on. Jesus. See, it's tricky. Oops. Yep. I just can't believe I missed that there. All right. So, oh, I got to level 139. I was right at the end. We will try it one more time before I call it for today. So is it like 50 levels per pack? So 250 levels. This one might be I don't know if it originally had 5 sets. Let's see here.
Ready.
Right, what's the Great Madness in the middle? I'll give it a shot. Oh, I see. Well, it didn't. So the power-ups are randomized too. That's good. That's good to know because it did not kill me there. When it did with the, it made the ball small and on fire. Oh, no kidding. Yeah, because they took down the servers for that too. So the levels still exist. That's good. That's good to hear. I know nowadays people are better about, you know, backing that stuff up. I can just shoot that. It'd just be nice though if these games got a proper re-release, because I had to do a couple tweaks to. It worked okay, but to get it working properly, I had to do a couple tweaks, which I mean makes sense since the game is abandonware. You might want to turn off your computer for a bit and investigate. See, make sure Uncharted isn't trying to kill your computer. Like if Ricochet and Peggle made a comeback, that'd be that'd be amazing. Really. Those are the two that need that are pretty much evergreen, that could make a comeback. I kind of want to ignore the multi-ball. I think the multi-ball is distracting. Okay.
Ready.
Yeah, this one's tricky. Yeah, they did take that in weird directions, didn't they? Oh, right again. I don't know why this one's giving me such problems. I guess it's because the narrow field here causes the ball to speed up. Goes turbo. I just need to go straight. See, that just that about killed my ass. All right. Talking about killing my ass. Damn it, again, I'm gonna lose on this level. I should have just taken the fast and hoped for the best. But again, it's probably like I said at the beginning of the stream, I've been playing this too long and kind of losing my focus. Since again, these games are made for playing in like 10-minute bursts and not 50 minutes. Ugh. I was looking at that, trying to gauge how to get to go, and I was like, that hit on the side. Actually, I want to try, since we are here, so that we'll go. I want to see what happens with this. Oh, I need to beat full first pack. Okay, maybe that. So the game must get really crazy down here then. But I think that'll be it for Ricochet today. I'll return to this later. Hopefully reset and figure out how to play this, you know. But like, yeah, rock and roll. See y'all later.